Welcome. So, what I am making for dinner tonight is pulled pork from a butt roast. And this roast is different from my normal that I normally buy, but this is what was on sale. So, I bought two of them. Normally, the fat that's right here would be like on one total side. This is kind of a weird cut than what I'm normally used to. But they had these on sale, so I bought two of them. I'm washing my hands here real quick. But anyways, we're going to go with it. This is what they had. I've never made a, or I've never purchased a butt roast like this. But anyways, this is how I normally do it. I'm going to be making this in my electric roaster. You can make it in your oven, or once the weather gets better, I normally will put it on the grill. I grill a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to have to purchase a new grill because mine is, I don't know, it's just getting wore out, I guess. So, anyways, you could put whatever you want on these roast, dry rub, whatever, but I'm just going to put some pepper. Yeah, I still haven't put my, found my other, not found, good gracious. I haven't put my pepper in my, here I go. I cannot wait to get, I'm going off of my Topamax because it's not working with the migraines, and my train of thought is just like gone constantly. But my pepper shaker, that's what I was trying to get at. So I'm just going to, on both sides of this roast, just some salt and pepper, and you can put whatever you want. Some people, they do, different rubs, just season it. And I'm doing something really weird. Chopped chives. I love chives. So, I've never put this on one I've done before, but why not? And then I like mixing some brown sugar whenever I do a pork roast like this. Brown sugar and some butter, and melt that. And I'm going to get my hands gross because I'm just going to rub that in. Turn this big bad boy over. Use my other hand. Basically, just repeat the steps. Oops, I got a little too much there. Basically, put whatever rub, whatever spices, whatever you want on it. I just like, I don't know, I like that little bit of a brown sugar. Brown sugar taste to it whenever it's done. Now, I will be doing barbecue sauce, of course, but yeah, I'm making a big mess here. And this roast was only, it's a shy of 3 pounds. So it's not very big, but I don't have a lot of people to feed, so didn't need to be big. Normally when I buy them, they are bigger, but now what I'm gonna do is I am going to put this in my oven, and I'm gonna put it on broil. And I want to get a crust on this before I put it in my roaster oven, because I like that little crunch. So you don't have to do that if you if you have a roaster oven. It's kind of like if you know, would put it on the grill. You would have that little crunch going there. Since it's still the weather is still icky. No, I'm not going to be doing that. So that's what I like to do, is get that little crust on there. So I am going to put this on broil and get that little crunch going, and we'll be right back. Okay, I have already taken it out of my oven, and I have it in my electric roaster oven. And I know I'm not showing all the steps here, but you know, it's kind of self-explanatory, right? So as you can see, you know, I did broil it, and it's got a nice little crust going there. And you can, if you don't want to broil, you can put it in excuse me, you can put it in a skillet and sear it, or you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do that at all. I just like to have a little crust going on, and as you can see, there is plenty of room in this roaster oven that I have. And with the roaster oven, you put a little bit of water. I like putting foil down as well. You know, it helps with cleanup. And then I set mine to 275. And again, this is a smaller roast than I'm used to. So we're going to let this go for about, I'm going to have to just kind of see, for about maybe 3 hours. And I'll check it. The temp should be about 190 for this to be done. So we're just going to kind of play it by ear since this is a smaller roast. And we'll check it and see where we're at about the 3 hour mark. I'll put the lid on this thing. I mean, it will make your house smell amazing, but you know, you can smoke these. Like I said, I like doing them on the grill. I really do. And I love making these during the summer, you know, to have pulled pork. You can also, if you don't want to do pulled pork, you can make them, you know, like a regular roast as well. So many different things that you can do with these. But anyways, I just wanted to do a short cooking video. I don't do all the steps. You know, once I get used to doing cooking videos, and I do have a stand now, and I do have a mic, but you know, once I have a better setup, I guess, you know, I'll do all the steps when I do cooking videos. But anyways, I'm going to put the lid on this baby and let it go and get some other things done around the house. Again, it's pretty quick prep. Just kind of let it go for the day, and then you got yourself a meal. But I will come back later. This is a video that I will have to splice two videos together, because I'm not going to have it on pause for 3 hours, right? So we'll come back and finish it up. Okay, I'm back, and I've taken this out. The temperature reached about 195, so it is done. As you can see, it's not really that big, but I'm just going to, I didn't let it rest. I should have let it rest. And I'm just going to go ahead and shred it. I should let it rest a little bit, but it is just going to come apart pretty easily to shred. It is cooked. It's pretty juicy. Again, you do not have to have the crust on there. I like the crust being on there, and it is still very hot. Oops, got to move the camera there. But it's very tender. And yes, it makes it a lot easier to shred once it's cooled down. So I'm going to let it cool down. It'll be a lot easier to shred, but it is really juicy, and it's got the crust like I like it. And I kind of like the fat too. Some people might want to cut that off. I don't like cutting it off, so I'm going to let this cool down for just a little bit. It'll be easier for me to shred. And what I do is, I got this little bottle here, and I've already made up my barbecue sauce. I know my setup is so horrible, but I don't do, I think I said this before when I made my ribs, that sometimes I make homemade barbecue sauce. I haven't done that in a long time, but I love the sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce, but it's a little bit too tangy, so I kind of doctor it up. I like putting brown sugar and a little bit of honey and some water, and it just makes it a little bit thinner. And then I have these, I got quite a few of them, but when I do make pulled pork, I like using these, and especially if I have a bigger butt roast or shoulder roast or whatever. I'm not even sure if they're the same thing, but when I have like get-togethers or a lot of people over, I like putting it in this, because some people don't want barbecue sauce, they just like it plain, right? So they could put as much barbecue sauce as they want over the meat instead of just mixing it all up. So anyways, there you go. I do need to let this cool a little bit before I shred it. It makes it a lot easier. But as you can see, it is, really tender. It is completely done, and it's pretty juicy. And anyways, that's what we're having tonight. Shredded pork and baked beans, I guess. Just another pretty quick prep. And this was, I gotta get that bone out of there. I mean, it's just falling apart, with the bone. But they had, like I said, they had these ones on sale. And I don't know, maybe this one doesn't seem as juicy as the ones that I've bought before. I mean, they're still pretty juicy, but I don't know. It is what it is. The prices of meat now is just outrageous. It really is. I'm hating to go to the store anymore with the prices that are out there on food, but what are we gonna do? We gotta eat, right? So anyways, this was just kind of a short video on cooking, just kind of breaking things up. But anyways, we'll just catch you again on my next video.